Alright, so in this video I'm going to go over how to play my game here, Throquet. We're going to start by pressing the yellow Y button or inserting a coin in the coin mech. Now I have this set up for home play, so we just press the yellow button or the Y button on the gamepad. That will insert a credit. Now we can press the red action button to proceed, which is the X button. Now we can enter our initials. Use the D-pad to enter your initials, and then when you've confirmed your initials, press the red action button, which again is the X button on the gamepad. Now next we can select our course. Use the left and right buttons on the D-pad to change the course. There are 9 courses. We see when I select all 9 courses I need to actually insert more credits, which you can do. In this case, so I'm just going to play course 1. Now if I press the A button, which is the blue button on the gamepad, I can switch lighting modes. We'll just do 10 a.m. So now we're in the game. I can press the D-pad to move around in 3D space. Up, down, left, right. I can use the trackball to look around. And we see there are 2 arrows here. There's a red arrow and a smaller gray arrow. The red arrow points at the next wicket you need to put the ball through, and the gray arrow is the wind vector, basically the direction and strength of the wind. If I press the A button, I can get these various throwing views: low, medium, far, and very far. I'll just go with low for now. So I press the red action button and I can aim my throwing vector in the direction I want to throw in. And again, I'm using the trackball to aim it. Now once I aim it, I press the red action button and I pull back on the trackball to launch it. And just repeat the process. Now if your view is obstructed, you can use the D-pad to move around in 3D space, or just press the blue button to get a further away view. We see on the bottom there the time is dwindling down there. You have a limited amount of time to clear a course, which I won't do in this case because I'm just running out of time. So we see out of time on course 1. And it says game over, score, did not finish, total time, 2 minutes. Total throws 10, par was 13. I have 1 credit remaining because I scored the longest throw. So I'm taken back to the title screen. I can press the red action button to proceed. It remembers my initials, so I can just press the red action button again. And I'll do course 2 this time. And now that I'm on the screen for course 2, I can switch lighting modes if I want. We'll do noon. We see now the wind vector is larger now, so there's a bigger wind effect right now. And I made the longest make so far. Now at the bottom right, we see distance is 41.89 feet. If it's in yellow, it means that from the point I'm at now to the wicket, if I were to score it, I would get the longest throw distance. Now that I'm closer, 2.93 feet away, it's in white, meaning that I can't set a record on that metric. So right now I'm 54.99 feet away. If I were to score this, I would get the longest throw for this course. And if you press the green button or the B button on the gamepad, you can get a limited HUD or the full HUD. And also if I hold down the green button and press the blue button, so hold down B and press A, I can switch lighting modes in game. Now while the ball is in motion, you can also change the view of the ball. The default view is just to look at the ball from the throwing position. But if I press the blue button while the ball is in motion, I can switch views as the ball is in motion. So right now we have a ball at wicket point of view. So you kind of have a third person point of view of the ball, looking from the ball at the wicket. This view is kind of my preferred view, but there are other views as well. Like another cool one is the sky cam view, which is this one. It kind of just holds a stationary point in space and looks at the ball. So here we see that I scored the high score for this course, as well as I had the longest make and best time as well. So those scores and times will be saved. If I were to try this course again, it would show that player ABC, set those records. So let's do that quick. If I go back to once in the title screen, I press the credit button and then the red action button. It remembers my initials. And let's do course 2 again. We see high score, best time, and longest make from the game that I just played. Also, if you throw the ball in the water, you will get a one-stroke penalty. I'll show that quick here. So I throw the ball in the water, and you get a one-stroke penalty. Now the ball rolls around okay on grass. It will stop pretty quickly on sand. So you almost use the sand as your advantage here, just to stop the ball right where you want. So there are a total of 9 courses. And again, you need to insert 6 credits to play all 9 courses. I'll do that now. So I insert 6 credits. That allows me to play all 9 courses. And so now I'm playing all 9 courses. So it's just going to go course 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way through 9. Now there are a couple of courses that are pretty tricky. Course 5 and 9 are especially tricky. Course 9 is probably the hardest course of all. There are these high plateaus in course 9 that make it really tricky. You almost have to throw blind in some cases because you can't really see the wicket and your ball throwing position, but you can always orient yourself in 3D space using the D-pad, but still it can be pretty tricky. Yeah, course 5 is also pretty tricky because there's a long throw from one end of the course to the other, and you almost have to try and launch the ball to a sand trap by the wicket, or you can also try and put the ball between and just kind of make an intermediate hop to the next wicket. And that's just a quick tutorial on how to play Throquet. You'll undoubtedly find tips and tricks on your own as you play.